Make no mistake, 2024 could be the year the real estate bubble bursts. Is a storm brewing in the real estate market? Well, what does that mean for you? As markets teeter on uncertainty, potential home buyers and investors, they're closely watching what's going on. And if the market crashes, it's not just the prices that are going to fall, guys, but the entire livelihoods of people. And will your investments survive the turmoil? That's the question. Diane Cardano here, and in this video, I'm going to analyze the signs and offer crucial advice for navigating a potentially unstable market. And I'm also trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, so help a girl out and hit that button. Let's get started. First, let's just start out with the reasons why the market could crash. Overvaluations is number one reason, because current data indicates that the U.S. housing market is significantly overvalued. Everyone knows that. Now, Moody's analysis shows that the overall market is overvalued by 13.9%, comparing current prices to the historical averages, where it would be if all this stuff didn't go on. Now, the highest overvalued city was Boise, Idaho, of all places, at 47.8%, and Austin, Texas, at 36.9%. Now, this level of over-evaluation suggests that many markets may not sustain their current price levels if economic conditions change, or if a larger percent of buyers just decide to put home buying on the sidelines. It's kind of seen that already, right? Now, it's important to understand that an overvalued housing market doesn't necessarily imply that home prices are going to go down. Historically, such markets can sustain their overvaluation for extended periods, and corrections actually occur through rising incomes rather than falling home prices. So you never know. But an overvalued market signifies that prices in that area are higher than historically expected, considering factors such as income levels and interest rates and other different things. Number two, interest rates. Rising interest rates, you've been hearing about it. They do have a direct impact on mortgage affordability. We all know that. Now, this can cool down the housing market, but has it? As the rates increase, the cost of obtaining a mortgage becomes more expensive and reducing the affordability for potential home buyers, right? This trend can lead to a decrease in demand for housing, as fewer people then are able to afford the higher monthly payments associated with these new mortgages. Now, I have buyers who they were referred to me in January. They weren't ready yet, as their lease wasn't expiring until July. And then they start looking this past couple of weeks, and not only have prices increased for them, it is insane out there, those prices. Also, the mortgage rate has jumped up. They're going to have to rent again unless these rates come down soon. So we have housing affordability that remains stretched amid higher interest rate environment. And we have many idle homeowners refraining from listing their properties because they can't afford to move. So can we have a real estate market crash with this very unprecedented low inventory levels? We used to have one house for every 20 buyers. I was getting 10, 15, 20 offers on all my listings. Now I basically have one home for every 10 buyers, right? And I'm getting 3 to 5 offers on every home. Good offers though. So buyers are still buying. So again, is the market going to crash in this environment? The third thing is market speculation. Now, speculative buying and selling activities have contributed to these inflated prices. And I know that because I have very many investors who've been buying up homes and fixing them up and selling them. And when they enter the market, they do drive prices up because they fix them up all pretty and they get everybody excited and they go like, oh, it's so pretty. And they go ahead and buy the home for whatever they're asking or more. Now, the intention of the investor is to get more money than what they paid for it, plus all their upgrades and things like that. But it could also lead the speculation to unsustainable price increases, which may not be supported by underlying factors such as income levels and employment rates, or just genuine demand for homes. If these speculative bubbles burst, then there can definitely be like a sharp decline in property prices and lead to financial losses for these homeowners and also investors, and may have wider economic impacts, such as reduced consumer spending and financial instability in the banking sector. So there's lots to consider here. But a little off topic, but with the markets all bowing down to the federal government and just do what they say and do what they say to do, it feels like it's three stooges running our company. Mo, Larry, Curly. I won't name names here, but if the American public doesn't wake up from this bad dream we're having, more than the real estate market's going to crash. Now, let's look at why the market is unlikely to crash. First thing is economic indicators. So the current economic metrics show a healthy economy, which goes well for the stability of the real estate market, right? But are these indicators false readings due to the government overspending? Who knows? And who is giving us these readings? They are saying that we have low unemployment rates, suggesting a strong labor market, ensuring more people have the means to buy homes. But are the unemployment rates correct? And if they are, then why am I seeing all these YouTube videos about how hard it is to find a job right now? Look at them all. In a normal economy, strong consumer spending indicates confidence in the economy, which typically leads to sustained real estate activities. A lot of things happen when someone buys a house. They go out and buy, rugs and couches and beds and things like that. So these indicators help maintain demand and support home prices. And this is what is happening. Yes, we shouldn't see a crash and more of a correction. Number 2 is government policies. Now, various government incentives are in place to support home buyers and stabilize the housing market. I've talked about them in several of my videos about the grant programs. There's tax incentives for first-time buyers, subsidies for low-income families, or favorable lending terms for them that can make housing more accessible and prevent a downturn. These interventions can cushion the housing market, even these in times of economic uncertainty, helping to avert the potential crash. What I'm seeing from a listing agent's point of view, that's all I do is list homes. I'm a listing agent. That getting your offer accepted on a home using a grant or a low-income buyer program is a no-go in Philly and the suburbs. It won't happen. This is what I've been saying in many of my videos. You have to give support to our empty nesters who want to move, who can't afford to. Lower their taxes, do something for them so their homes come from sale. Then the move-up buyers buys their homes, they have a home to buy, and then the first-time home buyers will have enough inventory so they don't have to compete for these cash and 20% down buyers. They're not getting the homes because the sellers won't accept their offers. Let's help the first-time buyers by get offer accepted on a home. Or they're going to continue to rent. Rent prices are going to continue to be out of reach. They're going to be going back home to live with mom and dad, and then mom and dad certainly won't move. You know how many empty nesters I have kids moving back into their homes, and they're not moving now because of that? A lot. Lastly is expert opinions. Many economists and real estate experts, they continue to see a low likelihood of a housing crash. I've been hearing it on videos as well, basically due to the controlled supply and sustained demand. The persistent low inventory as a result of underbuilding homes, coupled with increasing demand from demographics like these millennials, I just did a video about that, entering into the home buying stage, supports stable or increasing home prices. Now, these expert analyses often emphasize the market's resilience and the unlikelihood of a severe correction. So, what does that mean for you? Well, if you're a home buyer, given the current market trends where prices remain high, a crash isn't predicted. It might be a good time to buy if if you find a property at a reasonable price, but you have to plan to hold on to it for a long term. Benefits include potentially securing a home before any further price increases as well. However, there's going to be risk involved. The possibility of short-term market fluctuations could affect property values temporarily. I would just suggest analyzing market data and forecasts, get a good realtor, and be their guide for you to make more informed decisions. Now, if you're a home seller, decision to move now or wait should be based on the personal circumstances and local market conditions as well. And given the stable but high price levels, selling now could yield really good returns. It's been amazing out there, especially if market demand in your area remains strong. However, if you're a potential seller, you should monitor emerging market trends to time their sale for maximum benefit. That's what we do for our clients. Right now, we're selling homes for $40, $150, $100, whatever, over asking. It's a great time. However, you may want to consult with your local real estate expert who could provide insights specific to your market. And 3, for those uncertain about buying or selling, adopting a wait-and-see approach. It could be wise. This involves monitoring the market for any significant changes that could affect property values. Very important is to monitor. That's what we do every day. I do that for all my future home sellers that I'm going to be working with. I work with my clients 6 months to 5 years in advance to their time of selling. Why? Well, because during this period, we focus on improving your financial standing. If you're a buyer, maybe we work with you on saving a larger down payment. Maybe that's beneficial. And if a seller, we do what's called a room-by-room review, where we go through your home, giving you a list of low-cost fix-ups that will enhance your home's value significantly. Well, I know that. I've been doing it for 30 years. That's what we get. We get results. Now, the strategy allows you to act quickly when the market conditions become more favorable, or if a sudden market dip presents unexpected opportunities, or if you just all of a sudden just have to move. That's what I tell all my seniors and empty nesters. They have all these big financial portfolios organized, but when it comes to their home, it's a mess. So let's make sure that doesn't happen to you. So I hope this video was great for you today. Diane Cardano Casaccio from the Cardano team and team leader here. Again, subscribe, trying to get to that 1,000, bringing you tons of advice about the real estate market and about the Philly in the burbs. Have a great day. See you on the next one.